Hey YouTube, what's up? Ian, just checking in. Yeah, so I kind of decided to hold off and making a couple videos. Not much was really changing in quite a few months, over the weeks rather. Um, so I just decided to hold off and do a 6 month update. At this point, we're actually 6 months and about 2 weeks or so. Um, so I figured I'd go ahead and make a video. Obviously, first and foremost, you can definitely tell voice has dropped and changed. More so, you can hear it more in the morning. Why in the morning? I don't know. I mean, I know everybody's voice is a little lower in the morning, but mine's like I get that high school puberty boy sound. Like it's really high and cracking and squeaking, and then all of a sudden it's like just like really really low out of nowhere, and then middle of the day kind of levels out, and then at night it tends to go ahead and get to where it is now. And I mean, we're pushing about 10:30 at night, so yeah, I'm just leaving work, so sorry about the car yet again, but it is what it is. um so along with voice, let's go with hair is still all same line, all the way across and everything. No changes there, and nothing's really going anywhere here. So that's definitely good news. However, what I find really weird is I'm getting a lot of facial hair. I don't think you guys can actually see too much here, but oh, I guess you can. So a lot of facial hair on my left side, mustache. Yeah, mustache is coming in pretty good. Definitely a lot of shadowing here and on this side. I've actually, let's see, I don't know how much of that you can see, but it's definitely all right here. A lot. That was like there just totally one day when I woke up, and because it wasn't there the day before. I don't know why. Really weird. A little bit here, not too much though. Um, so that's there. But what's really weird is like this side has practically nothing. Like it's really weird, and it's not just because I shaved it or anything like that. Um, Sorry, I'm just trying to get you readjusted here on my dashboard. Um, I did shave and everything like that, but even like before I did that, like for whatever reason, my left side just like really grows in a lot thicker and faster. I don't know why. Than the left side. Um, I don't know, but it's really weird because like working our way down, like arm hair is definitely increased, but it's increased more on the right side than it has the left side. So it's really fucking weird. Like I don't understand, but it is what it is. I'm sure eventually it'll even out. It does for most guys, so it is what it is. It's all good. Definitely gotten a lot hairier. I know the last video, I went ahead and showed you guys my stomach and everything like that, and I'm like rubbing it. Sorry. Um, it's definitely even gotten a lot hairier since then. I hope it doesn't get like too much more. I don't want to have to like comb it. I know that sounds weird, but I kind of like the pace that it's at right now and where we're sitting. But it is what it is. Hey, this is what we signed up for. It's what it's supposed to be. So it is what it is. It's all good. Um, I've noticed a lot more muscle tone everywhere, especially in my legs. And one thing that's really cool, and I'm sorry I'm in my car and I can't show you guys this, but females obviously have a figure. It starts out like this, and then that whole hourglass pear apple thing that like women talk about. Well, I'm to give you a little background here. I'm part Puerto Rican, so like our hips tend to be a lot wider than some other ethnicities and races out there. But I mean they were pretty big, and it doesn't help that I'm a bigger guy. So that definitely was not helping me pass or anything like that, and I'm really happy to report, and I kind of hope it keeps going in this direction. There's before we were like this and like this, and now we're pretty much like and coming back. But I mean, for the most part, my hips are like almost straight. If they would get like perfectly straight, that would be awesome. But you know, I know, you know, considering my age and, you know, when I started at T and everything like that, it's more likely not going to happen. But I can definitely feel like a difference when my pants are on, or especially shorts. Like, they fit completely different now than they ever have before. And I can almost get into a pair of shorts that I haven't gotten into in like, oh geez, I don't know, probably like 5 years. So that's really cool. One thing I hate, sorry, I kind of keep going like this, is my double chin's kind of coming back. We kind of had an incident at work happen, and our gym is shut down, so that hasn't been happening much. And I'm gaining all the way back, like, in my face, and it's driving me insane. Like, I hate this fucking double chin thing. But, so as soon as that's up and operational, getting my ass back in there. But, yeah, definitely a lot more muscle tone in my legs. Hair is coming in like a lot in my legs, a lot of my upper thighs and everything. It's actually filling in like around my knees. It's coming up like the side of my knee and like starting to actually like wrap around my knee. But it's not quite there yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume probably within next 3 weeks or so, give or take a week. That'll probably fill in a lot more. So I'm actually kind of excited about that. You know, because summertime's coming up and everything, so that'll definitely make me, you know, a lot more confident come going down the shore and having shorts on and everything like that. You know, so definitely looking forward to that. One thing I've noticed that's really weird, and sorry to like stick on my legs, but again, I've always been bigger, and you know, my legs obviously have been bigger, not to the point where like people talk about like cankles or anything like that. I definitely always still had like a separation there, but my right leg is definitely more, I don't know how to put it, more manly, I guess, and more like skinny guy leg, where like you have a nice like defined calf, and then it just totally like narrows in and then goes like straight into your foot, and there's definitely that, you know, you can see that separation and everything. My left leg wants no parts of that, apparently. I was like really looking at like my legs the other night, and it was the first time I had shorts on, you know, since the weather got nice, and my left leg like hasn't done anything. Like, the muscles are definitely more toned and defined and everything, but that whole like leg that basically like I started with is still there. So I'm hoping that side will catch up with everything else, and I'm hoping that it's not like turning into like any sort of issue or anything like that. You know, because I've had scares with blood work before and everything, but happy to report everything's still going really good in that department. I mentioned before, you know, before starting, I was kind of put on hold because they were worried about my A1C level, so that's blood sugar levels for anyone who don't know what that is. They were actually really, really high. But happy to report they're way down, to the point where I hopefully might be able to start tapering off the medicine and be diabetes free with everything, so that would be amazing. But still a little ways to go, but it is what it is, touch and go. I know I mentioned in, I'm not sure if it was the last video or video before, I was having some issues with the lower half, and for anybody who has like severe dysphoria with this, you might want to go ahead and skip the next 2-3 minutes or so. So yeah, so if you have any dysphoria with lower regions, go ahead and disregard the next 2-3 minutes, okay? I'll give you guys the thumbs up when it's all clear and we're done with that. So yeah, so I had a little scare. I had, back in January-ish, I didn't get my full dose, so which go ahead and brought back Shark Week, and Shark Week turned into Shark Month, and Shark Month turned into Shark Months, and it just pretty much hasn't stopped. While it is definitely not a normal period, so to speak, it's still happening, and it's quite bothersome. You know, I mean, I really don't have dysphoria in that area or anything like that, and, you know, I guess in a way, you know, I'm kind of lucky with that, but the longer it goes on, the more it's like super bothering me. You know, now that I'm getting more masculine and everything like that, it's it's really starting to kick in, and it's not a cool feeling. But thank God, knock on wood. I've been in contact with my doctor. We've upped the dose, and we're still kind of toying around with that to go ahead and make sure all that's good to go and it's gone. We don't have to worry about it again. So thank God, hopefully that's almost done and taken care of, because we're going on now probably about 3-4 months of this, and yeah, I'm tired of spending money on things that I shouldn't have to spend money on. So yeah, so we're done now. Thumbs up, guys. All right, so yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. Working a lot. Nothing new there. Life's pretty good. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and hit me up. Anything in particular you guys want me to talk about, I'd be happy, to answer anything I can. I'm definitely not an expert, and I definitely don't have all the answers whatsoever, and I honestly probably have a lot less answers than any of the other guys on here, but I try. Or even if you guys just want to know anything more about me, talk anything more in depth, let me know. So the last thing I just want to actually squeeze in here before I sign off is I'm really, 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 really trying to get top surgery here. Financially, I mean, it's really hard. I recently found out that my insurance is not going to cover a dime of it. The only thing I might have a chance of them covering is the actual surgeon's fee, not the surgery, but the surgeon's fee, the anesthetic, and the room, the actual surgical room. So there's a slim possibility that stuff might be covered. So that's definitely a bonus. But I don't know yet. But I mean, just the cost of the surgery itself. So if anybody's got any pointers of how they've saved and what they've done or anything like that, hit me up on here, and I'll see, maybe we can private message or something like that, because I'd really be interested. And especially any of the bigger guys out there. I mean, obviously I know I'm not gonna have a super flat chest. I'm a bigger guy, I get it, there's still gonna be a little bit something there, but to be able to go ahead and take that shirt off in the summer and everything like that would just be amazing, as we all hope to do one day, and that we should have been able to do since day one. Definitely have gotten a little more dysphoric about that now that hair growth has started and everything, and yeah, it's becoming super bothersome. So I'm really trying to talk to my doctors and everything, and I keep coming back to certain things that I just really don't know how I feel with about certain surgeons. I'd rather not go with some of the more well-known, say Kathy Rumor. I know is a little local to my area. Rather not go with her. I've definitely recently heard some more pretty horror stories, and I don't even think I want to go that route. I definitely don't even think I want a consultation with her, anything like that. And I'd rather kind of steer away from Garamone, or Garamoni, however you want to say his name. While I know, he's most renowned and talked about and everything like that, I don't want to be that person that goes with the crowd. And from my research, I haven't really seen any results of anything that he's done with bigger guys, or anything like that. So I'm not really too hopeful there. So if anybody's got anything outside of that realm that could help, that would be really appreciated. And I'm trying, I know very few do this, but I'm trying to also find a surgeon that that I don't have to stop taking my shots for, just because of the issue that I'm having now. I definitely do not want that issue to come up again, because I just might have a mental break, honestly. I'm not really super dysphoric, like I said before, but the fact that it's there, and the more of a man that I become, that I am, if that's still going on, I don't even know what I do. I have no idea, and I don't want to find out, at all. So if anybody has anything that they could offer, I'd really appreciate it. If you can leave some sort of link down in the comments down there, that would really help. But yeah, so my rant's over. We're going on about 15 minutes here. I'm sorry, but it is what it is, guys. Alright, talk to y'all later. Bye.